Hello, teacher, and welcome to Crime Theory. And today, we will be talking about the curious case of Annabelle Smith. Picture this. You're hanging out in your house when you realize you haven't heard from your neighbor for a while after an argument. You call the cops just to find out your neighbor is dead.
Oh my God!
Annabelle Smith was found dead in her apartment, face down on the bed. The oven was open, and there was no sign of forced entry. Signs point to carbon monoxide poisoning. However, I don't believe that because I am mentally insane. Anyways, most people when looking at this paper would see a bedside table with some books, food cans, and just some pizza. However, what the others don't notice is that there are 2 cups of tea on the table, which means that she had company. Because of this detail, I think she was murdered. Unfortunately, we can't interview Annabelle because she's dead.
Oh my...
However, we can interview some of her friends and co-workers. Hello there, Aziza Gamal. It is my understanding that you are neighbors with the victim. Why don't you tell me what you told the cops? I didn't see Annie very often. Sometimes I would bump into her on my way to work. So we weren't close friends. She didn't confide in me. A man came by 2 weeks ago or so. He knocked loudly, but she wouldn't answer. I know she was home. He was middle-aged, had brown hair. I only saw him once last weekend. I heard a loud noise from her apartment. Some sort of argument. I thought I had heard something break. I ignored it. People deserve their privacy. I called the police on Monday morning. I was leaving for work and I could smell gas coming from the apartment. I knocked and knocked in case Ernie was sleeping inside. But nobody answered, and the door was locked.
Allium salts have been used in hair loss products, rat poison, insecticides, and in the manufacture of photocells. Initial poisoning symptoms include abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. Sounds like a messy time in the bathroom. Over time, neurological issues develop such as poor motor skills, burning sensations in the hand and feet. 1 to 2 weeks after a neurotoxic dose, hair loss will occur. Luckily for some of you guys, you are bald. Please delete that part off the file. I have no clue what I am doing. 4 weeks after other symptoms, white lines called Mees lines may be visible across the fingernails.
It's just a theory. A
Crime theory.